Mario Kart! Hey!
Hey everybody, it's BiffGo81 here, and I've recently completed the super fun task of freestarring all cups at 200cc in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Upon doing this, I thought I'd share a couple of things that made the most difference for me racing at this speed, and thought I'd share them with you guys so you could complete the task as well. Braking is not included as a tip in this guide because the game actually tells you to brake, therefore I don't consider it a tip I've created myself. So without further ado, here are my top 3 tips for beating Mario Kart at 200cc with 3 starts. Go for acceleration and handling. Now for me personally, this is always how I've made my kart choices as far back as Mario Kart 64, but at this ridiculous speed you really are going to want the handling, so corners will be more manageable with less application of the brake. Obviously the lighter the racer, the better the handling, and the character I cleared all cups with was Inkling Girl, but any light character should work for you. After selecting your character, press plus or minus and take a look at the current stats on your build. Have a scroll through various options until you find something that you're comfortable with, and I'd recommend going into time trial to get to grips with a kart. Really go for a high difficulty track like Rainbow Road and see how you get on before going into cups with it. If you're curious, the build I went for, and again was with Inkling Girl, and again for all cups, was Flame Rider Bike, Cushion Wheels and Super Glider. I think it's a good build for the speed, but play around and find something that you like. Don't always attempt maximum drift boost. Obviously in all racing games you want to be going fast, but 200cc going fast as possible can actually hurt your race more than it can help it. The examples I'm showing here in time trial may not seem like the best option to start with. Remember, there'll be many other karts on the track and many obstacles for you to avoid as well during a proper race. So the example on screen here shows the second corner of Snare's Rainbow Road and 2 different ways you can take it. One shows a 2-stage boost drifting right the way round, the other shows 2 single-stage boosts. It's only a little thing, but the single stage boost can actually give you a better approach on the corner, which is littered with ramps which you definitely don't want to be going over, and potentially hazards as well. Up next we've got another Rainbow Road example. How you come out of the U-bend here really does determine how the next corner is going to go for you. I've got the audio up so you can hear the braking I'm doing, and how I absolutely will not save you if you're using a 3-stage boost. The annotation in the bottom left corner is explaining how I'm taking the first corner, as braking is always required for the second. Here we have the same corner again with harsh braking, as you can hear. But as you can see, the 3-stage boost just lasts too long. It takes you into the next corner at too high a speed, causing you to come off even with extremely harsh braking on both corners. The way that I finally managed to do this corner is to use a 2-stage boost with braking. If anything, braking on the second corner there is a bit too harsh and you come in a bit slow, but as you can see the approach is a lot better. It just means you have to start your drift slightly later and come out of your boost before it goes pink. Do not always perform jump tricks. Yet another speed avoiding tip for you. I've got 2 examples here on Hyrule Circuit. Annotation in the bottom left is explaining how I'm handling the jump. Obviously no braking at 200cc will have you coming off on this corner without using the brake. Second option here is braking with a jump boost. But as you can see, quite a harsh application is required for you to make the corner. From a stationary start, that method gets me to the ramp in roughly 12.5 seconds. The next option here, not to jump boost at all, but to drift whilst landing. Obviously you can just choose not to hit the ramp, but for example's sake it does show how cornering is a lot easier when you don't have the jump boost. And as you can see, it gets me to the same place around a second faster. And as mentioned, the final option, just avoid the jump completely. And as you can see, this will shave off roughly another half a second. I recommend this after you're up to 10 coins, you really just want to be following the fastest racing line. On to the second example on Hyrule Circuit, and as you can see it occurs when you leave the castle. Now I'm using the boost jump on both ramps here, and it makes approaching the U-turn quite difficult. As you can see, dropping onto the grass many attempts. I don't even think this is all of my failed attempts that I've been. I have included me completing the corner with this method, as you can see here. So it can be done. All you need to think about is the likelihood of success. You don't want to be first all race just to catch the grass and end up losing. And here we have with no boost jump, and it took one attempt. The approach is a lot easier and you don't actually lose that much speed. So it is worth thinking about your boost jumps on all courses. Go into time trial and see what you can do with them if there's a couple of courses you're struggling with. So there you have it guys, 3 really simple tips, but they were certainly the things I was most conscious of when I was racing at 200cc. In reality it didn't really take me long to clear all cups at 3 stars. Obviously there was a few I had to retry a couple of times, but nothing crazy or that really made me rage out while I was trying to do it. And I never actually managed to do this on the Wii U version of the game, so it does feel good to finally beat this fun challenge. Anyway, that's all this time, so I'll see you next time guys.